So you guys, this is Afro Puffs and Mommyhood coming at you with another video. I kind of just want to get on here and give you guys a quick video. I just want to talk about a couple things. So first, I want to say I am 28 weeks pregnant, going on 29 weeks. And I am just wanting to kind of discuss with you guys my symptoms, okay? Because I've been more so tired, you guys. Now, what you probably don't know about me, I do have a 10-month-old, and he is a ball of energy. He's very energetic. From morning to night, he's up, he's doing his thing, rolling around. And as a pregnant woman, as a working pregnant mom, it is tough. And I do just have days where I just honestly, I just feel like I want to give up because I'm just so tired and so exhausted. And it's kind of different, me having a second baby. I'm kind of thinking about being even more exhausted. And I'm really glad that, honestly though, I have help and I have, assistance. As far as my mom, she's very, very helpful in Jace's life. So that's a good thing. So some days I just need to rest. She's just there and I really appreciate her. But my biggest symptom, I've been tired. And most days when I get home, it's just like my body just wants to just go to sleep. I also been nauseous. The thing that was different with Jace in my pregnancy with him was that my morning sickness pretty much stopped at 20 weeks. I was still sick throughout the whole time, but when I could really start eating was at 20 weeks. Now it's like, I feel like this is going to last throughout the whole pregnancy. On Monday was my 28-week appointment, and I got my, I have a rare blood type called RH negative, and that causes me to have to get a shot called Rogam. Basically, it keeps my blood type from mixing with the baby's, or it keeps my body from attacking the baby. So yeah, I had to get that. And I had to get the diabetes drink, which that glucose drink. So basically, when I took that, gosh, it was nothing like with Jace, because first of all, they gave me different flavor. They gave me fruit punch with Jace. So that in itself was crazy, because with the orange one, they gave me the orange one this time, and it was disgusting. It was like I was trying so hard to drink it, and I just felt like, oh, I'm about to throw this up, and I actually gagged at one point. So I was like, oh my gosh, no. So I had to do that, and then I just felt so sore because they gave me a Tdap shot. It protects from all type of different diseases, and they also drew my blood. They previously drew my blood the day before because I went to the emergency room because I was having really bad chest pains. The chest pains were really tight in the middle of my chest, and come to find out, it was most likely anxiety, because they said my chest x-rays came back clear, so it wasn't really, anything to be too worried about. But so that was good news. But that leads me into my second topic, which is this coronavirus. So you guys, I'm not sure what everybody's thinking about it, if people are on edge, if people are scared, but I know that me being pregnant, this was so just terrifying for me. I think that Monday, I think that I had a panic attack. I really do. I think that I had a panic attack because actually my doctor's appointment, I believe, was on Thursday. It was on Thursday or Wednesday, I can't remember, but I know Monday I went to the ER, and it was just so, I just can't even explain it to you guys, because my anxiety had been on 10, because the anxiety all started when daycare, they basically gave out a sheet basically saying that we need to make sure that we're preparing for this virus, because it might be a time where things will get out of control. You won't have access to certain supplies, so make sure you get stocked up, make sure you do everything you need to do. And at that point, basically, I was just like, okay, this is serious. I need to get ready. I need to make sure Jace has his diapers, that we have household stuff, food, water, all that. So that's when my anxiety started, because from then on, and especially money-wise, because you're trying to think your budget, how do I make it to where I can get all this stuff last minute? So from then on, before the store started getting so bad, that's when I started grocery shopping, and that's when I started getting all this stuff and preparing. So that had my anxiety on edge, because I was already tired and didn't have enough time to go to the store. Then after that, when things really did get serious, they start closing down the schools. I was just like, wow, this is really getting real. And then at that point, from then on, my anxiety just got larger and larger. It was like feeding an animal. Like, I remember just thinking, and it was honestly all that we would talk about at work, all I talked about with my boyfriend, all I talked about with my family. It was to the point where, and anybody I seen, it was all that we talked about. And it was to the point where, like, all I seen on social media, all down at Facebook, Instagram, coronavirus. And it's like, you get overwhelmed with it. And especially being pregnant, I'm wondering, they don't know much about this virus. So how is it gonna, if I get it, how is it gonna affect my baby? You know, I'm thinking about Jason, thinking about, okay, what if he gets it? You know, and it's just so many thoughts that are running through my mind. And I feel like I had to be responsible for getting my family prepared, you know, and it was just so much. It was so much. And I felt like, honestly felt crippled. I never felt more terrified of something before. Because of course, you know, they were saying this disease was spreading like wildfire. And on top of that, it's pretty much invisible. Like any virus is invisible, but it's pretty much invisible. So it's to the point where you can't even, you know, like see, you can't even see like this virus, or you don't know exactly like the method that it's traveling or getting to people. And I don't know, for me, that was just, it was the panic, the people in the grocery stores. It was just like, all of it was too much. But, you know, I got to a point where I was kind of like, I'm not going to worry anymore. I'm not going to let this stress me out, because it was stressing me out so bad to where that's when I had the panic attack. And that's when my chest just clenched up and was so tight. And that's when it started affecting me and my baby's health. So I was just like, no, I can't let this continue to get to me like this, you know. Whatever happens, happens. Whatever happens, happens. And it freaked me out more being in the hospital, because being in the hospital bed, it was very isolating. Like, nobody was there. The nurses, they just came in. They left out as quick as they came in, explained everything, got you undressed, did the whole nine. It was like they didn't have any contact with you after that. Of course, nobody can visit you. It was just very isolating. I was so happy to be out of the hospital. So my heart goes to people that are dealing with this virus and who are alone, who can't have family visit them. It was so isolating. But I'm going to tell you guys this. I don't want anybody to fear this virus, be scared. You know, the nurses are saying that the good thing is that pregnant women, they're not seeing any worse off symptoms in pregnant women than in regular patients. So don't even be scared about that. But also, nurses are also saying that basically, I mean, the recovery is basically best to be at home, and basically best to, you know, the over-the-counter medications, rest, heal yourself. And it is possible to heal yourself, you know, that's what they're saying, unless you have very severe symptoms like a fever or a severe cough, then they definitely want you to come in. But I just wanted to give you guys my update, my 28-week update. I was supposed to be on here long, but I feel like I talked a little too much. But yeah, that's pretty much what I'm experiencing. If you guys see, I'm honestly, I'm not that big. I'm smaller. You know, I'm definitely smaller this time around, I feel like, than I was with Jace. With Jace, I was humongous. So, really happy about that. And I can say, though, that I am having a girl, so I can say that my emotions have been so crazy. Like, I have been so crazy. And it's like crazy because, you know, they say when you have a girl, your emotions are way higher, but it's been way worse than with Jace. And this pregnancy is so different than my first, and I'm so blessed. I'm so blessed to have this little girl. Like, I'm so blessed. But it is like I'm just so emotional about everything, and I'm just so crazy. And, you know, I'm the type of person, I keep a smile on my face, but inside, I'll be going crazy, y'all. I'll be going crazy. I really do. But I'm going to end this video, and I just hope everybody has a good day, positive week. Try to think positive. And also, one more thing. Another thing that put my anxiety on the edge was that I still had to go to work. I still am working. So, because our job deals with post office, you know, that type of thing, we still have to work. And that put me on edge because I felt like I was risking my health every single day. Being in a building with 200 odd people, it made me feel like my company doesn't care about me. It really made me feel like that. But now I'm starting to see the positive in it. I still feel like that, but now I'm starting to see the positives in it, and I'm starting to see that, you know, it's gonna be okay. There's a lot of pros. Cons is you are risking your life every day, but there's a lot of pros. You know, traffic is amazing. The gas price has been down, and I'm just trying to just look at it from a positive perspective, because that was really killing me every single day. Like, just coming in for about a week straight, just coming in, dragging, feeling like I'm just risking my daughter's life, and possibly risking my family's life, bringing this back home if I do have it. And it was just a lot of burden. So things are better, you guys. I'll get to you guys when I have another update, another video. But that's all for now. So yeah, bye, you guys.